Here we go, folks. Time for your Twitter reaction to Motherwell 0, Celtic 4 here from Fir Park. We'll start tonight with John Miller. Stunning, superb, in control, all the superlatives you can think of. Lawwell must get Eddie's agent over and give him what he wants to keep him for 10 in a row. Guy is good enough for Barcelona and Real Madrid, an incredible footballer. Aye, listen, I don't know if he's quite at Barcelona Real Madrid level yet, but that tonight was absolutely supreme. He's so far above everybody else in the park, apart from maybe Callum McGregor, who was also excellent tonight. But I've heard it said, and we'll get to a tweet that mentions it later, about the Larsson-esque stuff. We can't compare him to Henrik Larsson, of course not, yet, but he's got a lot of similar qualities. That you see his unselfishness tonight, that is what makes him so good. If you hear the guys that played with Larsson, they rave about how unselfish he was, how much a team player he was. You see that with Edouard tonight. He's ending people's careers with nutmegs and jinking in and out of 2 and 3 defenders. And you see that one that he lays in for Encham, when he could have took it himself, would probably have finished it, but he lays it in for Encham to give him an easier chance, and Encham obviously somehow managed to blaze it over the bar. But he is absolutely unreal. The free kick is irresistible. He's just brilliant. Joe Coffey, game of 2 halves again. Second half, some world-class football. Absolutely. We could have had 5, 6, 7, 8 in the second half. The amount of chances we missed before we got that third goal was unbelievable. Alan Callaghan, Eddie is absolutely ridiculous. He's only going to get better in the run-in. Great that Griff scores again as well. Calmac, absolutely amazing tonight. Hopefully get to see Klimala on Sunday for the cup game. Aye, great to see Griff getting on the score sheet again tonight. Owed it all to Callum McGregor though. Long burst and run up the left hand side, Motherwell's right hand side, carried the ball for most of the pitch, and then still got the composure to look up, pick out the pass for Griffiths and give Griffiths basically an open goal. Absolutely superb. Hopefully we'll see Klimala from the start, hopefully on Sunday. Maybe give Edouard or Griffiths a rest and we can see Klimala. He looks a little bit rash just now. He's snatching at things because he's only getting 10 minutes here and there, a wee bit too eager to impress, but we can't judge him until we see him for longer. Patrick Murphy, formidable. Edouard and McGregor were immense. The overall performance was much better than Sunday. I hope we stick with the 3-5-2 formation in domestic games. We look a lot more dangerous. Onto the cup now. It'd be good to see Shved, Arzani, Klimala, etc. get a game. Aye. The 3-5-2 I think tonight. In the first half, as I say, in the full-time reaction after the first goal was a little bit of a drop. Don't know if it was just players maybe not playing so well. Ayer had a dodgy start to the game. Forrest, I think, wasn't great in spells in that first half. We were loose on the ball. Brown gave it away once or twice as well. I think about Julien's one in the second half where, under very little pressure, he just plays it out for a Motherwell corner. But other than that, we were absolutely terrific. I don't know if we'll see Shved at the weekend. I think Neil Lynn's comments yesterday kind of sum up where Shved's at. I don't expect to see him anytime soon, but it would be good to see like Arzani and Klimala from the start. Football Barber, going forward sublime, literally a joy to watch. The telepathy between the front two, and Encham bossing it, McGregor just imperious. What a win. That said, tad critical, but defensively we looked vulnerable. Ayer was poor. First half they were better, second half we were just ridiculous. We'll finish tonight with Chris on the right. Celtic absolutely brilliant again. Big French Eddie is the closest thing we've had to Henrik Larsson again. Started off a tad slow. Motherwell played great, but Celtic are a class above any team in the country. Constantly able to break teams down. Aye, we're looking good going forward now. We've navigated these 4 difficult away games, maximum points, we've scored a lot of goals, and in the second half, once we got this sort of sluggishness out the way of the first half, I thought in the second half were absolutely terrific, could have had more goals. And in Edouard and McGregor, we had 2 players who were cut above everybody else on the park. That'll do us for tonight. Like the video, comment your own thoughts below. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on Saturday for the build up to Clyde. Thank you.